with a smile. Look, I'm back on that world famous elliptical. I'm not gonna do that much on it. I just gotta get some talk, gotta get some things off my chest. I did a video where I was talking to a friend and they were complaining about their job and their life and how they can't get out of it. And I told them, well, if you got fired tomorrow, what would you do? They'll go out and find another job. They'll do better. I said, why don't you just fire yourself right now and go do better? Of course, you know, they complained about that. The doers do. The complainers complain. It's on you how long you wish to stay in those circles. But it is what it is. Remember, those who root against you, they have to do it mostly in secret. Because if they do it in your face and you achieve, you can hit them back with it. The Buzz once said, the greatest thing you could ever do is succeed. The greatest get back, oh, let me say it better. The greatest get back you could ever do is succeed. The greatest get back. So, things have changed. I'm still in my process of changing, but I've changed a lot. Changed cities, changed careers. Well, not really careers. I'm still a plumber. But changed opportunities, I could say. We've changed opportunities. So, just, you get up, you make it happen. You make miracles happen on a daily basis. And you leave it at that. All right. As always, I forgot to do something, so I got to get off the elliptical. I don't know, I do this every single doggone time. I forget what I'm doing. Had to get off to go do something else and try to come back to the elliptical to make another beautiful point. What point are you making, sir? What point are you making? What point are you really making here? You're making a real point around this place. Oh Lord. So I don't know if I'm talking or not. You there? Can you hear me? Am I even making noise? I think I am. All right. I'm making some noise. All right. I'm coming back to the world famous elliptical. We're back. We're moving. So much in the last year has happened. As I look back on a lot of things now, I would have loved to be in better shape by now, but I'm still here. I'm still moving, still alive, still going. A lot of things, but as I study to show myself approved, like David once said, I see things truly are in what is called divine order. Things move in these orders. They move in these circles. So I'm moving in those circles. I'm moving in that order. I'm moving in that purpose. So that's the biggest thing. I got a chance to, earlier today, I found me a new park. It has a nice lake, nice trails. Oh man, the air is cleaner. Oh man, I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Happy about the scenario I've got going right now. And I just gotta use this opportunity to focus more, to meditate more, to do what I'm supposed to do more. Because that's how opportunities are. I started something dealing with my finances 5 years ago. And it's making its way. So one day I'm gonna talk about car buying experience I had going to a dealer trying to buy a car, or not a car, a truck, and how a car that was MSRP at $19.99 $19,999 with tax and titles get you about 23. Your interest rate, if you're over 720, you should have a pretty decent interest rate. Maybe pay an extra $2,000, but if you drop $5,000 down on it, you should be moving. That's why whole point when people buy cars, they're already underwater because they never get the car at SMRP or under SMRP. If you're buying a car over the factory purchase price, you're already underwater on that car. That value of that car has dwindled immediately. And people running around because they got these super cars. What happened to just plain cars? You know, just simple cars. You don't have to put much to them, just simplicity. Simplicity cars can't cost that much. But that being said, that's a whole different video. What we're talking about today is secretly, people got to root against you, but they got to do it in secret. Because as Mr. Busby, I like to give credit where credit is due. Mr. Busby once said, the biggest, biggest revenge or biggest get back is for you simply to succeed in life. That's it. When you stop worrying about the haters and the people who are against you and focus on, man, let's put it like this. I feel like where I just came from, I was in a den of thieves, den of vipers, snakes in every corner, you know. And at one point I woke up and said, it's me. I got to get up out of here. I got to make this happen, you know. And like Ralph Smart, who I follow and listen to almost every day, he's got a new book out, Feel Alive 2, 10 years in the making, 500 pages. You can get it. It's coming to Amazon soon. You know, Ralph Smart says, hey, you got to be the one. You got to be the person. Don't worry about no other person being your leader and motivate. You got to do it. You got to make it happen, people. Got to make it happen. So every day I got to push it. Every day I got to push it. Every day I got to be the one making it happen. I like this saying, and I say this all the time. I make a miracle happen every day. Every day I make a miracle happen. And I don't think people realize how deep that is. It is not that I'm going out making some financial, miracle happen, but it's a miracle in a lot of ways. I drive maybe 2 miles under speed limit. And this kid who loves to fly is behind me. And today, he doesn't get into a T-bone because he's behind me and I'm going 2 miles slower than needed. I'm going the speed limit. Or I stopped at a railroad crossing 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds. I told someone, have a good day. And they were feeling like the end in their life or end in their days. I told somebody, thank you. And they felt unthanked. We all make miracles happen every single day. But people out here looking for, oh, you won the lottery. So what? What if you win the lottery and you ain't ready for the money or the opportunity that it brings? You ain't ready for the success. What if you find a so-called perfect person, but you're imperfect? You're not working on yourself. Prime example, O'Shea Duke Jackson was just talking about an episode of Kendra G, where she brought this nice, crazy, chaotic lady from New Jersey. I think she was 31 with 2 children, and she was tired of bum-ass N-words. And Kendra G's like, if you think you're giving out that energy, don't you think that's what and then she couldn't see it because we have a problem a lot of times of not working on ourselves. And that's what FREDRICK 24.7.365 is doing. He's working on himself every day. I got to get to a day where I got my studio up like Kevin Samuels, got my suits on. and I'm just talking life. Got my beautiful wife coming. She here, and y'all gonna love that. We're gonna talk more life. So, look, just remember, most people, if they're gonna plot and plan, they're gonna do it in secret, because the biggest thing you could ever do to get revenge that you don't even have to try to get is just succeed. Succeed where others think you should fail. You know, do where others think you shouldn't do. If you can succeed where others thought you were failing, who were plotting against you, you did the greatest get back of all time. Get back. How you going to get back? Get back. Hey, man. That's it. Succeed. You know, get above the game. Get above the situation. Overcome. Achieve. Let your past go. What happened to you when you were doggone 16, 15, 13, 14, get you some counseling. Find some help. You have maybe double that amount of life, triple that amount of life. You're 18, 19, 20. You might have another 40 years of very productive life, but you worried about, oh, your storage for videos is low. What the hell? How is that even possible? Man, this phone's like got 1 billion gigabytes. That's weird. But you're wasting your time. You're worried about other people and what's going on. You're wasting your time. You really are wasting your time. I look at myself. There's so much stuff I can remember that happened to me when I was a child and in the past. I don't hold that against myself. I don't hold it against others. My parents are dead and gone. They did the best they could. And we just got to keep moving. You can't get caught up in this nonsense. So, that being said, I'm right at I think I'm going to take this to 15 minutes on the elliptical. I did a mile jog today. Not a jog, I take that back, a walk. No, it wasn't even a mile, it's 2 miles. They kept telling you how long you were going. It's 2 miles around the park and back. Lifted a little weights, kettlebells. Did 40 so far. I'm gonna try to do another 20 before I go to bed. I thank you for whoever's showing those nice likes. Who was that? The real cat meow. Oh, people are so interesting. Interesting humans. Or a cat person. So that being said, look, we're just trying to I got to get this back up. I was doing good for months up until November. December was a humongous, not logical challenge, a logistic challenge to overcome with Christmas, holidays, other stuff that was going on. But we're into January. It's a deja vu moment for me. Time is doing its thing again with me as it's slowing down and doing certain things that allow me to learn and to grow here in this third dimension. Some people say we're going into the fourth and fifth dimension, but fifth dimension. Look, I'm doing good. I'm focused. I got a new opportunity. We're making the best of that new opportunity, a new situation, making the best of that. We're preparing a home for my beautiful wife, Sarah, who I know all of y'all have went back and watched my wonderful wedding videos that was almost 2 hours long that I watch periodically all the time. Wait, it says, Fred, where have you been? Good to see you, brother. Who is that? T, polite? Hey, I can't really see. But peace, health, wealth, gratitude to you always. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Hopefully you left a like. Thank you. Hey, I'm here. I'm rolling. Wait. I've actually cranked up my videos. What am I talking about? In in the last over a year. This year, well, last year, not even a year now, I put in more videos in 1 year than I probably done in 5 years of time. I've been cranking it. And it's only going to get more when Miss Sarah gets here. Miss Sarah, she's ready to get on camera. But look, I'm closing in. It's 15 minutes of video time, but this elliptical is at 14. It's almost at 14:30. So I didn't want to do much because I've already walked 2 miles. I'm going to try to get in one more set of kettlebells when I get off of here. But I really got on here. Man, I was listening to Ralph Smart. I listen when I'm walking, listen to these people in my ear. I listen to a virtual lot of beings. But just really understanding that, hey, you the person. You got to get out there. You got to make it happen. You can't be worried about other people doing anything. So, that being said, we're at that nice little time right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 15 minutes, like I said. Oh, 15 minutes on the elliptical. 15 minutes. My wife said I need curtains. And you gonna put them curtains because I ain't gonna pick no curtains out. But let's sit down right here. We shaved today, so it gives the appearance that I am younger, which I am an immortal, and you need to stop telling people that because they don't understand that every 10 years I got to go to another job because I never age. Shh. Stop talking. All right. So that being said, we wish everyone who watches these videos understand I'm relaying a message. I'm talking and sharing a journey that I'm going on. And hopefully, if it helps 1 or 1 million, that's the goal. I'm here to help myself, help others. And so much going through my mind as I'm learning this matrix and learning what's going on here and watching and observing people. And I'm learning. I'm learning how the mind, the ego talks. And you, as Ralph Smart is one of the people mostly I talk about says this, is you are not your thoughts. And this is old teachings that I've read so long ago. You're not your thoughts. You're observing your thoughts. You're listening and hearing your thoughts, but you're not your thoughts. You are the ultimate observer. And this is really, I think, your ego that is mostly talking. This being that is this flesh, this brain, this mind, as it's asking questions and it can't see outside. It has to trust on your eyes, your nose, your skin, your ears, all these sensory organisms to pick up on this information and bring this information back in it. And therefore, it shares information with your consciousness that shares information across the, whatever this is, cosmos, whatever we're in. But I give thanks. I'm happy for it. We stay positive. You got to stay positive regardless. Don't let anybody just bring you down or try to knock your energy down. Keep your energy up. Keep your energy as positive as possible. And remember, when people come to you complaining about their job and them not being treated fair and what they're going to do and why they can't and such and such, tell them, fire themselves and get on the hustle. Tell them that, hey, you got to fire yourself and get to work. Get out there, get to work. And like I said, I don't mean that in any negative way. I don't want you to cause harm to yourself, but I'm telling you, the moment you're in that much stress and that's that point, that's that tipping point when the universe, all the energy is moving your way and you just don't know it. You just don't know it until you do it. It is that one click that says, hey, this job right here. It's that one drive, and you say, ooh, that's an opportunity right there. It's like when I got into plumbing and I was depressed about losing that job that I had. I was there almost 3.5 years. And I had worked my way up to supervisor manager. And I remember I lost that job, and the same day, man, I like was depressed. I went for a walk, went to the park, went for a walk. Same day, I called the job that I had before, that I was employee of the year. Well, not employee of the month, and left a good reputation and went back to the job. And that job led to what? Plumbing. I'm a plumber. I'm gonna go for my master license. I'm gonna take it to the next step. But that moment, instead of being depressed and let it staying in there, and I had a friend who lost his job a year or so ago, and he just went into a depression and it just spiraled. And it's like I've known this person for 20 plus years, and I wouldn't think they would be that weak, but that just shows you the spirit, that negativity. If you let the negative, and if you sit up here and follow negative people on social media, always the same gossip, always the same. Somebody was talking today, now we got Trump back in office, and now people are talking about how people of color are about to be put back into bondage. For real? You really think that? You really think that? And I would say during the pandemic, more people of color and more women in general bought firearms than ever before. And what would they gain? How would they do that? What would be the logistics of that? No, no. People don't realize you're already in bondage because your mind thinks like that. See, the person who understands real wealth and real avenues to succeed, it don't matter who's in office. You tell me the oligarchs, the rich over there in Russia, how they rich? In China, you got billionaire. Well, yeah, you had a billionaire who went to jail. You know, how you think they got that? They were just given that. You know, people who understand how to succeed, they don't sit up there and complain. They don't sit up there and just, oh, I ain't got no way out. The woe is me. This is impossible. I can't do this. No, 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 no. They fight over it. They overcome, they achieve. And then you got people talking about, oh, Bill Gates this and Jeff Bezos this, and it's always in the poor people's mouths. They're always talking about them. If you give them no energy, they mean nothing in your reality. They don't. They don't. None of them do. You tell me this. You tell me there's a person in Argentina right now worried about if Trump's president. Don't even know Trump. My wife don't even know who Trump or Kamala is. They don't know nothing about the American president because it is not their reality. Now they got their own presidents and their own stuff, but they don't even look at that. They don't even think about stuff like that. You are thinking about what's relative to your ego and to your mind here. Here. That's it. That's where it is relevant to you. And the moment you let it go, it's gone. So mostly I'm talking to myself, people. I go back and can watch my own videos periodically just to make sure I'm training myself accordingly. But I wish, like I said, I wish everyone peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always as I leave you with that world famous smile. Till next time. We got to close it out. How are we going to close it out?